Hi, and welcome back to another LunaCraft video. And in today's video, I am going to show you the mine that made this village. And oh, and I finally have a name for this village. It is called Crestfall Village. So without further ado, let's take our tour of the mine. So over here, I've made like a dirt path to the mine. You know, obviously they're not going to have anything fancy. And it is a little bit ways from the village, although you do have to cross near the candle shop to get there. And so it's between the candle shop and the potion shop. So if we come down here, we see, oops, as I fall down the stairs. So as you see here, it's called Crenshaw Mine, and it's owned by the Crenshaw family. And so one of the first things we see, if I can get the camera angle right, here we go, is some of the wheelbarrows they use to pull the ores out of the mine. If we come up this way, we have a guy here who is lowering somebody into the deep, dark abyss. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, I don't think I want to go down there. That would be a little bit creepy on my part. But in my defense, I am afraid of the dark and heights, so yeah. And elevators. So this is our, up here we have the donkeys that are used to transport the resources from the mine. And here we have a lovely miner waving for us. Maybe he's hoping we'll come down and help him with his work. So all the armor stands you see are from the armor stands mod. It was a very tight space, so I tried my best to make it as windy as possible to get down in here. So one of the first places you see, this is our foreman, and there he's looking at the book, so hence why he's got kind of the fancy armor. I'm going to jump into first person for a little bit because this area is kind of tight. Hi! Okay. So over here we have our mules that are getting ready to work. And up here we have our first miner. Not sure where he's going because he's not exactly doing any work at the moment. If we come down here, here's our coal vein. And got two workers discussing, trying new camera angles, which I don't think is working, but we're going to stick with it with this video. So we have two miners that are talking to each other. You know, got to get a game plan together. So we come up this way. And got a little funny scene here in another coal section. Looks like he got a new worker here who's very excited about his job. And his, excuse me, his coworker who's training him, who probably figures he isn't going to last a week here. Never seen anybody dive bomb coal before. So the thing you should know about this mine is right above it is the jail. Yeah, so this way, if right up there. So this way, if anybody tries to break out, they're going to fall to their death. So there'll be no digging out of there. And we all have that one coworker we all know who likes to slack off. And here he is, drinking on the job. Not a good thing to do when you're in a mine. Actually, not on any job, because it can be very dangerous. So if you look over here, I do have arrows that indicate which way to go. So if you head in the opposite direction of those arrows, that means you are on your way out of the out back to the main area. And come our way through here. And now we have a wheelbarrow that's full of gold. Somebody was stacking the gold blocks up here. If we come a little bit further down this way, here is our worker actively filling the cart. And if you flip that switch and hop in. We can ride it to the top. And now he's got no place to put his gold, so we're going to go back down to him. Whee! I like riding the carts. Over here, we have our friend. He's back. He's here working out, chopping down, not chopping. Oh, digging out some more. Obviously gold ore. And if we come over here, don't want to trigger it. I'm standing on it. We have our guy that's analyzing the TNT that he's getting ready to blow up. So we come back up this way. Oops, and fall down because I'm a klutz. I'm going to stay in first person for the rest of this. I was trying to do a cute video in third person, but it's really not working out. So we come up this way. We've got another minecart. And here is the surveyor. He's coming back through this area. Obviously, it is X'd off because we don't want people going over there because of the water that's coming through. That's a dangerous area. And hop over here. And there's nobody working in this area as of right now. But I mean, you can see there was somebody here. And this is our emerald vein. Quite extensive. So that is our mine. As I said, it's not very big, so I tried to make it as detailed as possible. You know me, I've got to ride a minecart. Let's take that into for third person and see if we can get it going back up. We might not have enough momentum. No, we don't. Oh, well. It was fun while it lasted. I also wanted to show off me carrying the lantern. I just think that's neat. So, one of the other things, I do want to show some of the improvements I have made. And I've also have made a jail. So I talked about that. We're going to go take a look at it. And just kind of take a nice scenic... What was that? Oh, must have been a leaf falling down. Nice scenic tour. As you can see, our tree has grown in and the vines have gone wild. Not exactly sure how I feel about that because it is blocking the path. But it's also kind of fun to walk through. So we're going past our inn. Here is our bookshop. But we're going to go past our bookshop. And around here, it is kind of hard to get to, and that is on purpose. Don't want people breaking in, to break people out of jail. So here's our door. Click on it. Put the lantern there because I hit the wrong button. Close the door. We don't want everybody breaking out. We have two guard dogs, Storm and Raider. And our guard who is looking over that way. I guess something caught his interest. And if you look up there, you have a sharpshooter. So if we come inside, we have the deputy. Looks like he's fashioning a rope. And we have the sheriff who is, I guess, signing a warrant or something. Hey, and here's Beowulf. He's just chilling in here. And no, he looks kind of sad. Well, you know what? You do the crime, you gotta do the time. So here's just some of their equipment that they use. Obviously, they have rope, but there's their handcuffs, which are actually shears, but we can call them handcuffs in this case. And here is their weapons. And there again, this is a different use of the armor stand mod. It lets you, if you put a tripwire near it, and then right click on the armor stand, it sets it to a a weapons rack. So we have their bow, their crossbow, and then just another bow. So if we come in here, They don't normally have a need for this many beds, but, you know, just in case. And if they stand on the bed, you can look out the window. Kind of a sad view. That would drive me crazy to be locked in a room and know I can't get out. I know this was kind of a short video. I had a longer one made. Oh, get the doggies out of the... Oh, let's keep the doggies right there. Yeah, that looks cute. I had a longer video made for you guys, which showed some of the construction of the mine. But I forgot to switch from my streaming profile on OBS, and yeah. Apparently I make some very weird faces when I'm concentrating and trying to build something, so we ain't sharing that one. Anyway, thank you guys very much. Big shout out to you guys. We're at 61 or 62. We're at 62. No, I think it's 61 subscribers right now. You guys are awesome. It is greatly appreciated. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.